Hello everyone and welcome back to City Skylines 2 with me, Matt, and we are back on Hermosa Isle. That is right, we are back on our island build, baby, and it is looking glorious. There have been some major updates, there have been some paid content, and there have been some new mods that we will be looking at today. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoy the content. If you do, of course, go ahead and subscribe because it greatly helped me out. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Sit back, relax, grab a cup of water, and enjoy this episode of Hermosa Isle. Alrighty, ladies and gents, welcome back to this wonderful episode of Hermosa Isle. And we've got some things going on. Again, we got updates to the game. We've got new downloadable DLCs paid for this time around, as well as we also have a new mod that, you know, would be very interesting if you were there. If whomever, it's not Paradox or not Colossal Order. It's whomever, if they were able to put this into the base game, that would be interesting. But let's start off first with some of our DLC we got going on over here. We go to our wonderful buildings. We go to our supply chains. And we now have a cereal mill, a livestock processing facility, energy bottling plant. How big is that? Oh, that's actually not bad at all. How big is that? Oh, that one's actually huge. But we got new supply chain that literally is going to help us grow and produce things for our industries that we may not have needed that we need. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, we got that going on. Obviously, some base changes have been made within the game, and hopefully those will progress even after the new year, because I'm pretty sure it's holiday season. And that means a lot more people are going to be on holiday. Our next thing we're going to do is a mod that has come out recently that it will be a game changer. It will absolutely be a game changer. And we're going to be using it today because this is actually a test world, because I didn't want to put it on my main one just in case something goes buggy, so on and so forth. I didn't want to put it on there. So what I have is this wonderful mod called Platter. It's an alpha. It is an alpha, so be wary, but you can get it off of Paradox mods. Or no, sorry, not Paradox. You probably could get it off Paradox mods. But you can also get it in Skype if you have Skype as well. And we're going to try it out today. Again, like I said, I want to redo this area because I think we can do better. And I think it's just perfect timing that mod has come out. So our start. We're going to start over here because we are going to start using a lot of our supply chain stuff, and I think it's gonna be great. Baker, confectionery, mark, oh boy, okay. Sports bar, perfect. Sporting goods store, holy moly's, okay. But all I want is the skyscrapers, can't do, that's fine. All I want is our SC because we can do a lot of stuff. I want to make sure my anarchy is not on. Perfect. That we are going to literally just redo this a little bit. I am going to pause the game. Actually, no, I'm not going to pause. Whoops. Nope. I want to get out of there. There we go. I want to get rid of all of this because I'm going to start putting in other stuff that may actually help out our industry more so than what we currently have. So let's go ahead and delete all of this. Whoop. There we go. And then let's get into RSC. So a cereal mill. Let's do this. Right there would be good. There we go. That should be good. And then from here, oops, wrong button. We gotta get our livestock processing. I think this would be good. I don't know what this is overlapping. Okay, that looks good. We got that. We got that. What else we got? Energy drink. Definitely can't go there. Why is that happening? Oh, I think I know why. There we go. I'm like, I think I know why. Usually if something can't go there or go in a place, that is partly because of that. That fits like a glove. An athletic wear factory. Holy moly, that thing is huge. That is huge. Supply chain. Do we have? Okay, so we do have a livestock exchange. Television. Bottle cap. Okay, so we do have some unique buildings in there. And now what we're going to do is we are now going to... Why is this so weird? I don't get it, but it is what it is. We're now going to put our own buildings back in there. I think that'd be good because again, these are going to help us out. Our efficiency is low. But yeah, these are going to help us out tremendously as we start to grow. Level 5 out of 5. All right, employees are coming back. Okay. There we go. I think that's going to help out a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that because our money has gone down a little bit, but it ain't gone. Money down, but not gone. I think that's going to be good right there. How's our Japanese radio mast? Looking great. Those are looking great. Let's go ahead and speed this up so that we can see what we got. Okay, I believe everything is done being built. And obviously in that speed, I didn't want to remove my UI. I want to keep an eye on my money. And as you saw, it did go down to the negatives, but then it came back up. And if we were to look at our economy, we look at our production here, we now are producing some wonderful stuff here. We are now producing wonderful stuff. We're now processing a lot of wonderful things. So if we go here, our cereal mill, this requires grain. We can add on to it if we want to. We're not going to just yet. And if we go back to our grain, where's our grain? There we are. We are still producing a lot. We're still producing a lot, but it's going to help us out tremendously in the long run because it's all about the long run, not the short term. Okay, so that's looking good, especially on this rainy day, which by the way, where I currently am living, it is actually very foggy. Yeah, I would say very foggy. Clear visibility is probably about 20 yards. 75 yards is blurry. So yeah, and we're at what, wonderful 40 degrees Fahrenheit for all those that may be on the metric system instead of the empirical one. But yeah, but I think that's going to help out or help us out in the long run to get those in there. Perfect. Efficiency, employees, of course, they'll get in there. Oop, auto save, perfect. But now we get to this area. This is where we get to. Okay. I'm going to redo all this. I'm going to pause my game because I'm going to redo all of it because I don't like it at all, to be honest. Yep. Delete. We're going to delete all of this. I know. Yes. Oops, I even deleted a tree. Fine by me. Boom, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Perfect. And even this I'm going to delete as well. Because again, with Platter, I think I can do a better job, better layouts, all that wonderful stuff. So that is what we're going to work on today. This was not the best road in the world, especially coming off like right there. Nah, not good. Okay, ladies and gents, now that we're back and game isn't crashing and all that sorts of stuff, and there's still things that are kind of a little buggy right now that aren't the best, but we'll go ahead and work through them since this is a test world. We are going to get through them. First and foremost, as you saw, or actually not that you saw, as I did, I deleted this entire area over here because we're going to be using some platter up in here, kind of help us with our stuff. Okay. And so what that means is we do need to put roads back in. And what I'm really thinking here is starting to get in. We have a 3-lane asymmetric, not a curve. The curve was used for that one. I do want to put in something maybe like right here. Maybe go about that far back. Come in that way. I think that would be okay. Because what I'm thinking here is from here, let's go to our alleyway. Because one alley, I do want to kind of bring over here, so on and so forth. Maybe, yeah, I do want to kind of bring it down here. Again, I don't really want it to connect to anything whatsoever. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, that should be good right there. And then we'll be able to build off of that. Same thing over here. And I don't want anything too crazy. And I know I'm still on the simple curve, but I don't really want... let's maybe go like right there with this one. I don't really want anything too crazy. There. And then we'll just come right about here. We'll do something like that. And then, of course, we'll get back our snapping. Oh, snappers. Just like that. Just like that. And that'll work right like that. And then I do want a curve up to there because I think what I can do, I might be able to get a small little roundabout. Something like that I think would be good. So that we do have a small little roundabout for people to turn around, do their thing if need be. And that is kind of what we're looking for. And that's what I'm going to start trying to do over here too. Is again, I had a good premise. I don't think my execution was all that great. And again, with the help of Platter, oh, this is going to be... I will tell you, this is going to be something different. That's for sure. We'll go like right there. 2 in. Perfect, perfect. I like it. And so, yeah, so let me go ahead and kind of put in my other road here. Oop, little auto save. Thank goodness. And then we'll get going on what we need to do. All right, so we got something built in that kind of looks like this. A little bit different than what we had previous, but I think this might be a little bit better because, well, first and foremost, we are going to see how our wonderful Platter, because we are going to see how Platter works. So if we dive in here, get out of there, come on over to here, and start to kind of maybe do... I'm not going to do unzoned. I'm going to do low density. We're going to do USA low density housing. What we're going to do, we're going to do low medium density housing. We're going to do a little setback of 1 here and kind of get it all the way down here. Okay. Well, we're in the water there, so that's fine. That's fine. And then for this one, can we do a little 3x4? 3x3? Okay, we'll do a little 3x3 down here. An offset of 1. That'd be good. I don't need no snapping. Oh, snappers. That should be good. There, that should be good. That should be good. That should be good. All right. So yeah, so that would be good right there. I think that's going to look great. And then do we have 4x6? Nope. 4x5. We do. Perfect. Do we actually have a 6x6 on this bad boy? Nope. 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 There we go. 6x3. 4x6. All right, let's do a 4x5. That should be good. Snap to there. We can. Perfect. Snap to there. Perfect. 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 Oh, we're overlapping. Okay, that works by me, and that works for me. Okay, so we got that. We got that. We got that. Now, let's see if we can't get our maybe some southwest low density. How big? Oh gosh dang, I keep doing that. Southwest 3x5? How about 3x4s? Okay, we should be able to do 3x4. Okay, where's my 3x4? Perfect. And we're gonna do some snapping here. Oh snap. We're gonna turn that off, but turn that on. So we're back after a crash, because that's always fun to deal with. Is a wonderful crash. So yeah. This is just a blast. That is for sure. And if I remember correctly, we were putting in parking. We're putting in places people can park their bikes, which has been kind of nice to say the least. But yes, now we're putting in bikes, so on and so forth. So I think that could work. Yeah, I'll put you there. That should be good. That doing its thing. Can we fit one in here? Kinda. There we go. That should work. Oh, that didn't happen. Okay. The one thing that sucks about after a crash is trying to figure out what the heck happened and didn't happen. Like, what do you need to actually fix? I think that's kind of the craziest thing to do is like, what didn't work? Put a park in there. All right. And then we'll do a pathway across, say from here to across here, like so. I think that will work tremendously. And then of course we can get rid of that crossing right there, because they're going to cross no matter what. So I think that will work right there. Okay, because again, our housing, it was not the best whatsoever. Alrighty, that looks way, way better. That looks way, way, way better. All right. So now we're back. Back again. Toot, toot, toot. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? And now we need to do some... Ooh, let's do some low density offices. Oops. Now we're gonna do some Low density offices. Do we have Southwest? We do have Southwest. Okay. And I always forget to look. How big are these? Low density offices. 4x3s. Okay. Well, 4x3 here. And the cool thing about this is we should be able to and kind of connect all those. I think that would be good. And then I think it's a 3x3, correct? And so we're going to do everything. Whoops. Except for this. Right there. And then 3x2. 2x6, 2x3, 2x4, 2x2 could be good. Alrighty, ladies and gents, let's do a little walkthrough of what we got done today. This episode may be a little bit shorter, all because the game is still crashing. Things and mods are still being updated because of all the new things that have come into the game. So of course, it's going to take those modders just a little bit more time than usual, maybe to update their mod. So of course, we'll give them a little bit more time, and of course, we won't be hard on them. We'll just be patient, because as people have said, patience is a virtue. So let's go ahead and start over here. We got kind of some single-family homes down here. We got some bike parking as well as some car parking down here as well. And then we get to kind of our medium density housing down here, which is looking really nice, and some medium density down here too, which is looking really good. And as we swing over here, we were able to get some low income housing over here and some parking, which I think is looking really good. And of course, some parking over here. And of course, people are trying to pull out. Taxi dropping off people, making random U-turns in the middle of things. And of course, we put a lighthouse right here, which I think, gives us a good look. Obviously, we got some boats going on over there. What's up, boaty boats? We got some boats over here as well doing their thing. So I think that's looking good over there. And of course, we got some people down here actually taking everything in, I guess. Taking a picture. It looks like that guy was taking a selfie. And of course, the police coming in going, no selfies for you. But yeah, I think that's a cool looking little building down there. I think is looking good for sure. And then over here, we started putting in some, not industrial, but we started putting in just our normal buildings of offices to help things out here. And so yeah, so these are starting to look really nice over here. Again, landscaping's kind of been making my game a little interesting. So I haven't put any yet, but when I do, boy, this area is going to look so much different. So much different, but it looks pretty dang good right now. Then on this other side, we do have buildings, our medium density, of course, with the bike parking lot in here as well to help things out. But yeah, we have a medium density housing over here as well. And then kind of one of the last things that we were able to get done is all the way over here. Our supply chain is kind of coming into play, and that means we were able to create things. So I think a good supply chain is happening over here, and that's been quite nice to say, if I do say so myself. But yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good, and it has helped out. I think it has helped out our buildings tremendously. But yeah, so I think that is looking good. But overall, I think Hermosa is looking great. Our farms are looking good. I know people don't like the buildings on their farms, but for me personally, I do. It gives it a little bit more life, a little bit more something. I could place them if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to. Again, for me, I think these are looking really, really good. Our water It's looking fantastic over there. And if we come to our farms over here, how we doing? All right, we're plowing over here. Yeah, these are starting to look really nice. And if we look back over there, ooh, we have an autosave. Man, Hermosa Isle is starting to turn into something special, if I do say so myself. It is starting to turn into something special. So yeah, but with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, as it greatly helps me out. And of course, don't forget to leave a comment saying, hey, Matt, look at this, or hey, Matt, don't forget about that, or hey, Matt, this issue's going on with this, you know, or whatever it may be. But until next time, I hope you have a good rest of your day, great rest of your week, stay hydrated, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye now.